Long ago, in a small village near the crossroads of three forests, there was a woman named Mama Ebel. She was not from the village. No one knew where she came from. One morning, she just appeared, with a big cooking pot, a small stool, and a strange smile on her face. She set up her food stall beside the dusty road that led to the forest. People were curious, but also careful. At first, they watched her from afar. Then the smell came. The aroma of her soup was rich and warm. It danced in the air like magic. It reminded people of their grandmother's stew, only better. Some said it smelled like home. Others said it made their mouths water even when their bellies were full. One brave hunter was the first to taste it. He sat down, ate a full bowl, and smiled wide. "This is the best food I've ever tasted," he said. Soon, the whole village was lining up. Mama Ebel's stall became famous. People traveled from other towns just to eat her food. No one could explain the taste. It was sweet, spicy, smoky, and full of life. She never spoke much, only nodded, served, and smiled. But something strange started happening. The disappearances. It began with a young girl named Ada. She went to buy food and never came back. Then, a trader. Then, a man returning from the farm. One by one, people vanished. Most of them were last seen at Mama Ebel's stall. The elders grew worried. They sent a priest to bless the land. They called for the rainmakers to wash away any evil. But nothing changed. Still, people came for the food. Still, people disappeared. One night, a curious boy named Obina decided to spy on Mama Ebel. He hid in the tall grass near her stall after sunset. What he saw froze his blood. Mama Ebel sat by her pot, stirring slowly. But she was not alone. Shadows began to rise from the ground. Dark, human-shaped shadows, with no bodies. They floated around her, whispering in a language Obina couldn't understand. She leaned forward, opened the lid of her pot, and fed the shadows, one by one. Then she dipped her hand into the pot and pulled out a long, black shape. It twisted and moved like smoke. She dropped it into the fire, and it burst into red flames. That night, Obina ran to the chief's hut, shaking with fear. The truth comes out. The next morning, the chief called a village meeting. Obina told his story. Some laughed. Some were afraid. But one old woman, Mama Igioma, stood up. She said, "There was once a woman like this, many years ago. They said she had a gift, she could trap the shadows of living people. When she cooked their shadows, the flavor entered her food. But those whose shadows she took would slowly disappear, body and soul." The villagers gasped. "She is not just a woman," Mama Igioma said. "She is a witch of the old forest. And we have fed her power with our hunger." The villagers marched to Mama Ebel's stall, but it was already empty. The stool, the pot, all gone. Only ashes remained, cold and dark. But from that day, whenever someone walked past that road, they felt a cold wind and heard soft whispers. Some said it was the voice of the shadows, still hungry. Till today. No one ever built on that land again. Even animals avoided the place. But the story was passed down, a warning to the greedy, the curious, and the hungry. Be careful where you eat. Some food fills your belly, but empties your soul. Please like and subscribe to my channel to get more lessons.